He's gonna make it. Alright, so here we are, and I'm going to put it up underneath the fan, but I'm not going to dry it like the mint because the leaves are so small that as they dry, they'll fall out. These are Tulsi Kapoor. They are my favorite basil, and this is my biggest plant right now. And I'm going to cut it so that I can hang it and put it in my Etsy store orders. Alright, so this one is a lemon balm, and with any of these herbs, they are cut and come again as long as you leave enough there for them to grow. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this one and cut it right here.
Right here?
Yep. And hold it with one hand. And going to take this one and cut it right here and hold it. And this one and cut it right here and hold it. 3, so we're going to leave the rest there, and I'm going to move this tray so that we remember we've already harvested this tray. Alright, so Kai is going to cut the cutting celery, and it's called cutting celery because it doesn't form big huge stalks. This is a perfect time to cut it. So you're going to cut it
right here?
Yeah, and just one piece at a time. No, you can put it down, that's fine. Just make sure that all the cut ends are on the same side.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to trim these.
Leave just one for me to trim, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
These ones did better than the others, and I don't know why. We're going to save the tops. Okay, you can cut these little bits at the top. You want to come around? And then we'll save these and let them air dry to use as a topping on just about anything.
Right here?
Yep.
Here.
And by doing that, it just keeps them from bending over while you're letting them gain a little bit more size.
I think this one was the oldest one.
Probably.
It's big and stuffy. This one's the tallest, so maybe this one's the oldest. They're probably getting pricks in their necks. Or in their stems.
Oh my gosh, they look so similar. Okay, so this one is my parsley. This one is the cutting celery. And this will come back every year. They do go to seed, and it will come back every year as long as it's in a good spot like out in your greenhouse. Okay, so let me have the scissors.
Look at how many. I really like
so
that.
Many.
Parsley, is it?
Yeah, parsley.
I think when I'm a little bit better at planting, I might plant some parsley.
Yeah.
Are herbs easy to plant?
Well, you watched me do it.
They looked easy.
Okay, so that one's good. So now we're going to cut our sage. So we have quite a big sage here. And because it's only one plant, I'm a little worried about overcutting it. So we're going to take one, and I'm going to take the small ones now. 2.
Let me do one of them.
Okay, then you can do this little one at the bottom. See that one right there?
Right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's our sage. We'll put it here. And so we have quite a bit. I wish I could get this into a bigger pot because it would be so much happier. All of them would be so much happier right now in a bigger pot.
Why don't we cut that milk jug into a bigger pot?
Uh-huh.
Why don't we cut that milk jug to make a bigger pot then?
Well, I think it would just like, I don't think the milk jug at the moment is big enough for what it wants to be. Alright, we use bags for everything. This was for almond flour, so we're going to put all the celery in here.
I thought we were going to tie these.
No, I think we're going to use them out of the freezer because that's how I usually use it. As long as we don't put water in there with them, they should be perfectly easy to take out of the freezer independently. Wanted to show you guys, so I don't recommend buying at Lowe's or Home Depots or anything, but I wanted to show you the difference between living full price plants and plants that they have on the discount aisle. Because sometimes when you go into a garden nursery, what they're going to have is this huge discount aisle, and they're going to have it heavily marked down. But when you're looking at these, go find something to compare it to. Find a blue, for instance, a blueberry. This is a blueberry bush. Go find the healthy blueberry bushes and look at what state of flowering and leafing out they're at. If they are fully leafed out and this one has 0 leaves on it, it means that it's already dead. Yes, it's only $5, but it's $5 you can keep in your pocket. Same thing over here. They have a lot of fig trees right here. Fig vines, fig trees, whatever you want to call them. You can grow these in pots, so they work really well for apartment gardening because they actually will fruit in a pot. They need to have their roots restricted. If their roots spread, they don't put on as much fruit, and they don't put it on and matures quickly. So they may go years and years and years without fruit, but if you cut their roots back and keep them in a pot, then they'll fruit. So this one, we saw some that have teeny tiny little leaves here at the bottom. So they're still alive, kind of. But up here, you have, we broke this earlier. We wanted to see how alive it was. It snapped. There was no bend. And that's really what you're looking for is, does it just snap right off? And that doesn't hurt it to do that. If it bends, it's still alive. But if everything else out here already has leaves, then there's something wrong with it. You might be able to resurrect it, but I would just pay full price and get one that's already alive.
$7.
So you see this one, this lovely, exactly the same fig, it has leaves. So get this one and it's already alive. It's double the price, but it's already alive. When you're looking at gardening stuff, go for your local gardener, not your Home Depot or your Lowe's. They know what will thrive in your area and what will not. They'll have the right strains from years of experience, and going for cheapest means that you're paying for it not only in money, because it is still money even if it's cheap.
I need an 89 or 99 for the fastest, please. 89.99 fastest, please.
But in time, the time that it takes to nurse it back to health, and if it is sick and it has something contagious, it's bringing it onto your property. So if it's going to be on your property for a really long time and it's going to affect your homestead for years, do it the right way the first time, and don't have it be false economy. These sure look like grapes to me. I swear that those are grapes. But if they're grapes, I didn't see any grapes on them